Josie I met when I was working at the cable company and I was single because I find myself single like every 4 to 5 years because that's how often I'd break up with my girlfriend. And so during one of my single spouts, I think she moved. I was doing an install and it was for Josie, her and her son, who's a really great kid. Hope he's doing well. And during the install, she saw how I interacted with her son, who's a cool guy, who's in high school. I think that kind of turned her on. That, and I was in excellent physical shape, so she probably liked that too. And so we hit it off, and because the way I am, I think she got the picture that I better ask this guy out if I plan on ever seeing him again.
Yeah.
So she made it clear to me, like, hey, you should give me a call. So she gave me her number. I was like, fuck yeah. Now, she's a hot Puerto Rican chick.
So
you can
probably
put that together.
Fiery temper.
Yes.
Yeah.
Very fiery temper. Wow. How did you guess? So Josie had her build. She had long hair. It was kind of wavy. Nice tan skin. The top half was pretty normal. Probably had like a nice B cup. But that ass.
That ass.
That ass was...
Badunk-a-dunk.
That ass was something special. That ass was... It was glorious. It was intimidating.
Ass.
I mean, that ass was just something... You can't help but notice her ass when you speak. Because she's a beautiful face.
Yeah.
But that ass was... Woo! My God, that ass. And so, naturally, I'm hoping this is going to work out. So, we go on a few dates, and I think I took her on a motorcycle ride and whatever, and went to her son. Her son was in a marching band, so he was serious. He's in a very highly acclaimed marching band in our state. So we go watch him at his games. I remember one night in the parking lot during halftime or something, she asked me, so how many women have you slept with? Out of the blue.
And you should say... No. That's one of those questions that you don't ask people because you can only be disappointed by the answer.
Wait, no, what I said
if you said 1, it's disappointing. If you said 200, it's disappointing.
What I said to her was, I said, you know what? That is a question that I don't want to know the answer from you, and so therefore I shouldn't give you the answer either.
Yeah.
And she goes, well, I'll tell you. I was like, I don't want to know. And she goes, no, I slept with that. Don't tell me. So anyways, things are pretty cool. Halloween comes up, and I have a friend who throws a really kick-ass Halloween karaoke party in her awesome basement. Shout out to Kate and Simone. And so I said, okay, I'm going to take you to this party. You're going to meet some of my friends for the first time. It's a Halloween costume party, so dress up, blah, blah, blah. Yeah. She dresses she's like a leopard or a cheetah for Halloween.
Yeah.
She puts on a skin-tight bodysuit with a leopard print on it. Hooks up a tail and some little cat ears on top.
Yeah.
And some furry boots.
I'm sure it was hot.
It was extremely hot. It was the type of outfit where when we come down the stairs of the basement, I remember my friend Simone, her husband Mac, was like, hey, Chris. She came up behind me. He's like, whoa. It's like, it makes you skip a beat. You're like, wow. I mean, you see her ass right away. It is just so great. And so during the party, we're all drinking. We drink a lot at these parties. And, I'm trying to help her mingle because I want to be with her all night. I want to mingle myself. It's a house party. We're not in a club. And so throughout the evening, I'm behind the bar making some drinks. One of my coworkers who's drunk off her ass, I'm not going to name names, obviously, she comes behind the bar. And this little area is kind of secluded. She throws her, and people aren't paying attention. The party's going full steam.
Yeah.
And she comes from behind the bar, and she puts her arms around my neck. And she's talking to me like she's about to plant one on me. And I'm like, whoa. And I didn't see this coming. I'm not trying to encourage it. Her husband is at this party.
Yeah.
And both my hands have drinks in them because I'm making drinks.
Yeah.
Well, Josie sees this.
Yeah. Oh.
Did I mention she's Puerto Rican?
Yeah, so something bad's about to happen. Someone's about to get cut or stabbed.
She is fucking furious. She goes upstairs. Eventually, someone comes up to me and goes, hey, Chris, you need to go check on your date. I go, really? Yes, really. I go upstairs. Now, the party's downstairs in this really big basement.
Yeah.
Upstairs, it's quiet because that's where the kids are. They're watching TV and watching movies. She's sitting in the room with the kids in a corner. Like she's a kid in trouble.
Yeah.
So I go up there. I'm like, hey, she's letting me know what the deal is. I saw blah, 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 blah. I was like, look, I'm here with you. I'm not going to do something like that when I bring you around my friends for the first time. She was drunk. She got carried away. I said, let's be honest. Look at her. Look at you. Do you really think I'm going to fuck around with her over you, especially at a party with her husband there? I said, you met her husband.
Yeah.
So she's not trying to hear it. She's in a pissy mood.
Yeah.
Mind you, we've never slept together at this point. We've only made out heavily.
Yeah.
So she wants to leave. I'm like, fuck. So I go downstairs. I let people know, hey, I got to go. This ain't going to work out. And, she's Puerto Rican, so it's time to go.
Yeah. Hey, she's Puerto Rican.
Yes.
I got to go.
She's angry and she's Puerto Rican. Oh, okay. And honestly, that's why I told a few of the fellas, and they're like, gotcha.
Yeah.
And they're like, get her out of here, Chris.
Someone's going to get cut.
Yes.
And not like the rap slang term cut, which means fucking.
Yeah.
Like cut with a knife.
Also,
switchblade.
Josie is like super religious. Oh, she's so over the top religious. It's crazy.
She said, I was downstairs when you ran upstairs and Jesus said to come and tell you to calm the fuck down.
Yeah, right. So we leave the party and now she's in that mode where she's like, I know you're mad at me because I made you leave the party. I'm like, I'm not mad. It's no big deal. Blah, 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 blah.
I know what will help me be unmad.
So we end up going back to my house.
Of course.
We have some drinks. We make out. And I don't know what I said, but I pretty much indicated like, is tonight going to be the night type deal? Now, here's where it starts to go downhill. Because, again, remember the outfit. The
the
leopard skin tight outfit with her big fucking
like, you have to catch me, bitch. And you start running. No.
She, it's clearly we're about to have sex.
No. Wait, so it was going. It almost was going to happen.
No, it's going to happen.
Okay.
And she goes, when we confirm that it's going to be sex time, this is what she says to me. She goes, well, okay, let's get this over with.
Oh.
And she says it with that much enthusiasm.
Yeah.
And so I was being sensitive about it. I was like, oh, fuck, it totally ruined it for me. I was like, wow, she acts like she doesn't even want to do this. Like it's a chore. It really hurt me because I was built up on this.
Yeah.
So I was like, all right, I guess.
If Claudia Schiffer tells me, let's get this over with, I'll be like, let's get it over with.
I mean, yeah.
But I know, but it's different. It's a totally different
And so we go in the bedroom and I go in the bathroom probably to talk to my penis, knowing how I was back then. Me, I'm in there talking to my junk. I was probably freshening up. I always do that too. I'm washing my dick in the sink, making sure my breath is good. Yeah. While I'm in there, she's in the bedroom getting undressed.
Okay.
I walk back in my bedroom. She is bent over. She's butt naked.
Yeah.
Bent over with her ass facing the bathroom. So I walk in. It's her ass looking at me.
Huh. Well, it seems like everything's good.
It does.
Does this turn into a bad date?
It turns into a bad date because remember the theme was, may you get what you wish for?
Crabs.
No.
You said, I want a crab dinner.
I wasn't prepared for such a glorious ass.
Oh, yes. Yes, okay.
I got up, and nowadays I know better. Like, you don't just start out with that. That's something you say for the end. You do a whole lot of things before you're like, okay, bend over. Because
that's the finish.
That is the finish.
Yes. This is straight to the finish.
Right. This is a marathon, and I come out sprinting.
She wanted to get it over with. And you just say, I thought you said you wanted this to just be done.
You know what? I wish you had said this to me years ago because that would have helped me deal with this so long ago. She wanted to be over with, so that's why she bent over and said, he can't handle this ass for too long. Because I'm telling you, I walked in there, I got behind that ass. Couple minutes, not too much longer. Not too much longer.
Couple minutes, my ass. Her ass.
It was over. Yeah. It was over so fast, and I was
a few pumps, ladies and gentlemen.
I know it was more than a few. A few indicates 3. 3 is a few.
Yes, several.
Yes.
Several pumps.
Technically speaking, it was several. Because a few is 3.
Yes, several pumps.
In the world of mathematics, it still was several.
And then you're like, can I continue going? And it'll just keep...
Nope, there was no continuing because I came so hard. I was probably dizzy from coming that hard. I was dehydrated. I needed an IV. It was like, it was bad.
You should be like, well, I guess this is it for you and me.
Yeah, I wish I had done that.
Thanks for coming by.
I was not prepared. As badly as I wanted that ass, she had the type of ass, like when I look at porn, I look for her ass.
Yeah.
That's what that ass was like. And I was not prepared for an ass like that.
Then so she said, let's get it over with. You got it over with.
Yep. And then I think she was surprised about the potency of her own ass. And so she slept, we slept. And when she woke up the next morning, she's like, okay, let's do it again.
Oh, okay. Redemption.
But you know what? I was mentally, this is so embarrassing. I was fucked up in my head because in my mind, I was already like, she doesn't like me as much as I like her. And she's going to get, I fucked myself up in the head.
Yeah.
It was just bad sex. It was just bad sex all around. And that was the only time we had sex. The relationship was a straight crash course downhill after that. I could tell you stories about how much worse it got. Why bother? And that was it.